Cinema Kane here, coming back at you. This time around, we're going to be looking at Black Phone. Again, from last year. I've been trying to catch up on some things that I missed last year, and so that's part of why you're getting a lot of things from last year. So, Black Phone was a horror movie I was really looking forward to seeing, and I never got around to it, so now I've seen it. Again, I purchased the disc because I love physical media, and this movie is great. I mean, I know I've had a lot of movies here lately, particularly that I've really enjoyed, but the reason I enjoyed this one is because if you had told me Ethan Hawke could play such a good and convincing villain, I would have probably been like, really? Because I don't generally think of Ethan Hawke when I think great movie villain. So, there you go. The acting in this movie, from the kids to Ethan Hawke to all the supporting players, is great. I will say this. I love horror movies. Always have. Well, not always, but, since I was young. And the one thing I struggle with from time to time watching a horror movie is if there is abuse of some kind. Don't know why. But the reason I say that is because there is a scene early on in this movie where a child is being beaten by her father. And man, that was difficult to watch because that little girl's performance is great. It sells what's happening in the moment. Her abusive father's performance is just as good for all the same reasons. He's really selling what he's doing too. But back to the actual story. So if you don't know the story of Black Phone, the idea is that a character called the Grabber, played by Ethan Hawke, is kidnapping young boys. And he's taking them back to a basement in a house that he owns, and he is putting them through psychological terror and other things. It's, I can't imagine watching this movie if you're a parent or a kid, simply because, it's a parent's worst nightmare, and it's a kid's, it's kids at the center of the thing. So you'd feel like both of those, two groups would probably not enjoy watching a film about something like this. But Black Phone overall is a great movie because of its supernatural twist. Because the room where our main character is being held has got a phone on the wall that only he can hear. And when he picks up the phone, it's the ghost of all of the dead kids that came before him who are helping him figure out how to get out of the situation that he is in. It's a brilliant twist, and I really enjoyed the movie because of the twist. It's an interesting movie overall. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and if you're a fan of horror movies, if you're a fan of Ethan Hawke, and you want to see him do something different from what he normally does, definitely check out Black Phone. I'm your host, Cinema Kane, and I'll see you next time at the video store. Cinema Kane reminding you to please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Please share the video on all your social media, and I'll see you next time at the video store.